3.13.
Lesson 9F. Inventions the world forgot.
1. The telharmonium. The telharmonium was the world's first electronic musical instrument. It was designed by an American, Thaddeus Cahill, in 1897. 3 models of the instrument were built. The first weighed about 7,000 kilograms, and the other 2 weighed nearly 200,000 kilograms. Music from the instrument was broadcast to people's homes using another new invention, the telephone. For the first time, people could stay at home and listen on their telephones to live music from another part of the country. The radio had not been invented. People loved these concerts, but there were problems. Some telephone users who were not listening to the concert were interrupted by loud music halfway through their conversation. By 1914, the world was no longer interested in the telharmonium. After Cahill's death in 1934, his brother kept one of the 3 models, but in 1962 it was destroyed. No recordings of the music were kept, so the telharmonium and its unique sound have disappeared forever. 2. The rejuvenator. In the early part of the 20th century, there was a lot of interest in the power of electricity to cure medical conditions. A device called the rejuvenator was invented by British scientist Otto Overbeck in 1925. It was used in the home to treat all kinds of medical problems, including deafness and baldness, and became very popular. It was advertised in newspapers, and members of the public were invited to watch live demonstrations in theatres. The users placed electrodes on any part of their body, and a small electric current was passed through it. It was unclear exactly how the machine worked, but hundreds were sold all around the world, and Overbeck became rich. In the 1950s, it was still possible to buy new parts for these machines, but today they are only seen in museums. 3. The writing ball. The writing ball was invented in 1865 by Rasmus Malling Hansen from Denmark. It was a machine for typing onto paper. Malling Hansen spent a long time working on the design. For example, he made sure all the keys were placed in the best positions for typing quickly. The machine even used electricity to make the movement faster. There was one problem, however. You could not see the paper as you were typing. Nevertheless, the writing ball was sold all over Europe and was very successful. However, each model was made by hand. Soon, other machines became more popular because they were made in factories and were cheaper. A new keyboard was developed with the keys arranged differently. This arrangement is now used on phones and computer keyboards all over the world, even though it was quicker to type using the writing ball. The once popular writing ball was forgotten. 4. The Antikythera mechanism. In 1901, a ship was discovered at the bottom of the sea near the Greek island of Antikythera. On the ship was an ancient machine. It had been made about 1,900 years earlier, in 2 BC. For many years after its discovery, nobody understood exactly what the machine was for. But in the 1970s, scientists used X-rays to find out its secrets. Amazingly, they found that the machine was an ancient computer. It had been designed to predict the movements of the sun, the moon, and the planets. It did this using more than 30 handmade metal wheels of different sizes. A study of the mechanism in 2006 was led by Professor Michael Edmonds from Cardiff University. He described the device as just extraordinary, the only thing of its kind, and more valuable than the Mona Lisa. Reconstructions have been made, and the device works perfectly.